Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live, and I am back playing more No Man's Sky. A very chill day today, 100%. I've got some snacks here, some popcorn, a couple slices of pizza that I have left over from my lunch this afternoon. I was able to get some frozen pizza today. I got paid today, so that's good. And yeah, I got my energy drink mix here. I feel like I might go with this from now on because it's not the kind of energy drink that makes you jittery. In fact, if anything, it increases my focus. It's taurine. It's a taurine energy drink. However, there is a downside to it. I find that I get headaches a little bit, Not a bunch, but if I have like one bottle's worth throughout the day, I'm fine. But if I drink a little bit too much of this, it does give me a headache. The other downside is that it being taurine makes me have to pee. So yeah. At least you could consider that a bad thing, but if it keeps me regular, that feels like it could be a good thing too, All right. So I've done quite a bit with my save data. This weekend I did the weekend Quicksilver mission at the Nexus, and this one was a lot of fun. It was I can't remember, it wasn't difficult in the slightest. I guess for some people it would have been difficult. I'm trying to think what it was. I know it wasn't that difficult at all, because I would have definitely remembered it if it was difficult, but it wasn't, and I was like, wow, they're giving us a fun one to do. I just can't remember. It went by so fast too. I got it done, and then I just did the regular Quicksilver mission, and I was done. And I kind of just stopped for the day. I was expecting it to take a lot longer. I really can't remember what it was. Part of me feels like it was destroyed plants, but I kind of feel like that was a regular mission that I did at some point this week too, because I've been every once in a while doing Quicksilver missions, just to keep up with the ever-growing amount of things that you can get at the Quicksilver vendor. And speaking of which, I finally got the rest of that armor, which is awesome. Unfortunately, it means I have no Quicksilver left. 70. That's barely nothing. That's nothing. That is nothing. That's no Quicksilver in this economy. But, yeah. That's one of the things that I kind of want to do today. I want to do a Quicksilver event. Maybe 2. I don't know how many I have in reserve. Do some fishing. Speaking of which, I'm going to grab my... my guy just dancing there for a second. Grab the fish out of there. And, just do a bunch of regular stuff. Check out my settlements, check out my frigates, send out my frigates, upgrade my base stuff, upgrade the settlement stuff, do some fishing, release some fish, because, oh yeah, that is the one thing, I don't know if you guys saw, but I'm really, really close to getting my last upgrade for my weapon. And then it will be so powerful. It'll be a Class S and that will make me so happy. I've been working on doing that this whole time. In fact, I feel like... Yeah, I think if I release the fish that I just caught, I could go and get that upgrade now. So let's do that. And keep myself waiting. That could be the first thing we do. And I can demonstrate to you guys exactly how to upgrade your weapon. If you start out with... If you have a weapon that you think is awesome and you really love it and it isn't an S-class, don't worry. You can upgrade them. It used to be that you couldn't. You know, before it used to be a roll of the dice. But they added a station up in the space station. They added an area in the space station that allows you to upgrade your weapons. Well, not just upgrade, but... Yes! Perfect! 50,000 is how much it takes to get the very last upgrade for your weapon. I guess it also depends on what kind of weapon it is. What I have now is a, I think it's an Atlas type weapon. I forget what the hell they're called. But it's definitely one of the more rare weapons out there. So that could also be why it's so expensive. 50,000 units, that's a lot. A whole lot. And units aren't... Oh, jeez. And units aren't like... Or no. Nanites aren't like units. They are a bit more difficult to get. You can't just duplicate them. You can't just duplicate something over and over again and then get them. You have to do very specific things to get nanites. You can kind of farm them in a way, but it's still very time consuming. Everything involving getting nanites is very time consuming. So to get the upgrades for your weapon, it is going to be an ordeal. But if you really love the weapon and you really want to keep it and utilize it to its fullest, it's the only way. Not only can you upgrade the class of your weapon, but you can also purchase slots to, you know, increase the amount of weaponry and things that you can add to your weapon, which can also increase its strength. So even though I'm going to be upgrading it to a class S, which is the highest class, it can get even stronger if I was to purchase the max amount of inventory slots, or the max amount of multi-tool slots. I could put in all kinds of different upgrades to make it even stronger, which is a thing that I also haven't been doing. If you've been thinking, wow, that weapon's pretty cool, it's pretty powerful, it can get way more powerful. So that's why I like it. That's why I'm keeping it. This is why it is now my S-class multi-tool. Gift of Silence, that's what it's called. Has been upgraded successfully. Woo! S-class multi-tool. Hooray! Makes me very happy. Very, very cool. Part of me feels like it's a little glitched out, though. That red dot that's like at the back of the barrel of the, or at the back of the butt of the gun. I feel like that red dot's supposed to be over top of the round circle in the center there. I kind of like it not being in the center there, but I really don't know what that red dot is supposed to be. So if this gun's glitched out a little bit, let's hope they fix it and put that red dot where it's supposed to go. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to go underneath the round orb? I mean, regardless, without the red dot, it looks fucking cool. I love it. It looks awesome. It's a really neat weapon. It even has like one of the symbols on the side of it there. One of the portal symbols. I forget which number that is. To anyone that is wondering exactly what's up with the portal symbols and what each one are called, here's the thing that I found out more recently. Each one of those portal symbols has a corresponding number. And there are 16 of them in total. So the order in which they are displayed is the number of which they are aligned to. So if you want to know what they're called, you gotta look up their number. That's at least the way that I think of it, you know? I know people give them all kinds of wacky names like the bird and the sunrise and the diplo and the mountain and the ship and all kinds of weird names depending on what they look like, but they have numbers corresponding to them. So, you know, that's one way that you could let people know exactly what the portal code is by inputting the numbers, using the number system. Alright. As you can see, I don't really have that many upgrades for this weapon. I mostly just upgraded the pulse spitter and my, my mining ability. So there's still way more I could do to make it even more powerful. So this number can easily get over 10,000. And it can be one of the most powerful weapons in my inventory. Well, actually it is now. It's my most powerful weapon in my arsenal. So yeah. That's how you upgrade your multi-tool. And that's a little tip from me to you, not just those of you who are new to No Man's Sky, but to veterans too, because this could be a new thing to veterans of the game. Because it wasn't one of the things you could do when the game was first launched. Ugh. Hey, Queen Day and Night. Hey, welcome. It's good to see you. Alright, let's head on back. We will check out my settlements, and then I'll see what today's Quicksilver event is going to be. I also got to remember to take a picture for the thumbnail. Whoa, careful. Coming in a little hot there. Oh, neat. Played a bunch of first-person shooters today. Cool. Alright, now my weapon's upgraded. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, gosh. I had my alarm clock set because I thought I was going to miss today's stream. You know, I didn't want to miss it. I was like, I'm going to end up forgetting because we had some packages delivered to the house today, so I had to build a bunch of things. But I got everything all fixed up. My hand hurts, though. I've been doing a lot of building and destructing today. I had to deconstruct our cat tree. All of the things that I had to build all required Allen wrenches, and they are not fun on the hands. They are just a hunk of metal that you have to spin around, and it hurts. So my thumb and index finger are in a bit of pain, not too much.
In Battlefield 6 I play as a support. They heal the team.
Oh, okay, well that's good. It's always a good idea to support your team in combat with health. Healers have a very important role. Alright, speaking of which, I gotta help out this settlement. They're under attack. I don't know what they're under attack from, but we'll see. It's probably going to be some sentinels. Could be pirates, it could be a biohazard, it could be the brood mother, could be dissonant sentinels, or it could be regular sentinels. So we'll see when we get there. These guys are always getting attacked though. I guess it's because they're a low level. They're like sitting ducks. One thing's for sure, they better not have touched my Atlantidium.
This is why in Genshin I main Jean as my main healer.
Ah. Alright, what's going on? Oh, it's the Vile Brood. Okay, there's a little one. Oh, there she is. She's on top of a building, I hope. Okay, I can get her. I'm glad I upgraded my weapon before we started this. It's gonna be kinda hard to hit her because she's inside the building. The poor people inside that building must be terrified. That carapace just sticking out there. She's kind of stuck in an animation too, so that's good. Well, she's still releasing these little guys though. They're the problem. They're gonna hurt me. You know what? If she's just stuck up there doing that single animation, I bet I could just get on top of the building and shoot her butt. Yeah, this works. The little guys can't get me up here. There we go. And they're probably going to go scatter. Yeah, they're all gone. Hooray, I did it. It's funny she got stuck in a building. Did we get anything for that? No. Just saved everybody. That's it. Alright, make policy decision. Our research teams are at an impasse. Both teams require funding. We could be using technology to improve citizen welfare though there is a faction who strongly believe in developing new industrial technology. I've been focusing a lot on the citizens' happiness. I feel like we should go into productivity a bit more. This will A, help me out because I'll be able to get more Atlantidium, and B, it will help them out because it will strengthen the settlement and prevent, you know, less attacks from happening. There we go. The warehouse has been upgraded. Okay, let's go. Upgrade that warehouse. Increase productivity even more. Nice. And it makes people a little happy, so that's good. It is now an Escalade. Oh, that's right. Last time I played, that's why I can't remember what Quicksilver event I did. It's because I went to a purple star system and gathered a bunch of material there. That's what I mostly did on the weekend. Because all the buildings I have left to upgrade require stuff from a purple system. So yes, I had to go on a gas giant, and yes, it annoyed the hell out of me. It was kind of funny though. I was a little sad that I decided not to stream that, but I kept getting picked up by tornadoes, and they're not that bad. They throw you around a bit, which can damage you, but you kind of get slingshotted around, and it's goofy as hell. I just ended up being like, whoa. Trying to slingshot around to get out of the tornado. It's crazy. I think I've only shown off a tornado once on this stream. But yeah, it's good to hear that you're able to take part as a healer, and that's the main thing that you like doing, Queen Day and Night. That's a very important role. I used to play World of Warcraft, and healers were very far and few. So
Genshin Impact is gonna bring a horse adeptus.
oh yeah, I saw they announced quite a few new characters, and I really haven't had time to see what's going on, but that's cool. A horse adeptus. That's neat. Oh, here's my Atlantidium. I'm glad it didn't get lost in the shuffle. But yeah, as you can see, we've been focusing on happiness and population, so we need to focus a bit more on productivity, which is doing good. It's in the green now, and we are making over 50,000 units a day, which means I'm getting way more Atlantidium, and it's not taking as long. So makes me happy. It allows me to build more on my base.
Her element is Geo.
Oh, a new Geo character. I'll have to look at the trailer once I'm done. I'll probably watch the new trailer for the characters before I hit the sack. Go to sleep. What else is there? Well, it says there's something else going on here, but why? It's guiding me there. Oh, there's a proposal. Okay. That's cool. Why is it guiding me? The proposal's not finished yet. It shouldn't be guiding me towards the center there like that. Oh well. Let's upgrade another building. And, well, first let's see what's left to upgrade. It's not easy to tell. Not easy to tell during the day. I think this might be a building I can upgrade. Let's see. It is 300 polished stone. All right, I gotta get it from my freighter. I have plenty from the amount that I grabbed this weekend. There we go. Should increase the citizens' happiness as well as population.
At Queen Day and Night YT. Her weapon could be spear because Lion is often known to have spear users.
Oh yeah. You know what? That's another thing too. We haven't really seen too many new spear users, have we? Since we've come to Nodcry, I don't think I've really seen a new spear user. I don't think. Is that one guy? Is Flynn's a spear user? I can't remember now. I feel like there was one new spear user they showed at the beginning of Nodcry, but I can't remember who it was. Spear users are great DPS, and they allow for good maneuverability. Of course there are pirates. Where's my ship? Oh, there it is. I linger around here too much, and pirates love to attack this place. There are 5 of them, huh? That's... Alright, where are you?
At Queen Day and Night YT. Let's throw the spear along with them.
Okay. Oh, and Inefa? Oh! Oh, right! I forgot. Well, she was introduced at the end of, Natland. So that's probably why I wasn't thinking about her. There's one more. There you are. No, 2 more. Now there's one more. Ah, cheat. Ah, crap, that was a waste of my bullets. Not gonna wait. There we go. Ah, there we go. There we go. Good job, team. These pirate transponders, I'm gonna just end up selling them because I'm already maxed out. Yeah, well, see, that's why people like the spears. Some people enjoy really fast attack patterns. I used to use Zhanglin a lot. So I used to be proficient with the spears. I just got so addicted to using D-Luke that I now mostly use Claymore characters. Everything's fine. Still don't know why they keep guiding me here, but who knows? Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's settlement history? Maybe? Oh.
Queen Day and Night YT. Shenhe is rather a bit slow with her attacks.
She is, that's why I don't use her. Well, actually, I don't think I have Shenhe, come to think of it. I think she was one of the characters I did want for a while, though. Because she's so pretty. But yeah, that's how it is for a lot of the characters that I want, mostly because of their design. Alright, so let's go check out my other... That's the thing, too. If it was an issue with something that I had to do at the base computer, it would also have a symbol over top of this computer, but it only has it here for some reason. So that's confusing to me. Maybe if I do that. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's gone.
I do she's my very first 5-star pull on a single pull.
Really? Oh, you started a bit later than I did. When did you start playing Genshin Impact? Let's see here. Settlements, that's where I'm going. Going to resolution. Grab some popcorn.
At Queen Day and Night YT. 2022 I've been playing.
Playing for... since... oh, 2022? That's like 2 years after I started playing. I played the game immediately, and the funny part is, you can hear it. My very first Genshin Impact live stream, you can hear the way that I'm reacting. When I first started playing the game, I did not think I was going to get addicted to it. I was just trying it out because it was a free game, and I didn't really have anything to stream that day, so I was like, meh, why not? And, you know, I just ended up liking the game, but you can hear it in that very first stream. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this game. But I ended up liking it. In fact, my birthday in Genshin Impact is totally wrong. I set it to 111. I just chose like the first option. I did the setup of my account very quickly because I was like, I don't really care too much about what I'm inputting here. And so now my birthday is permanently January 1st, New Year's Day. In Genshin Impact, which is not really. My actual birthday is March 1st. So, yeah, I probably should have thought a little bit more. I just didn't think I was going to be playing the game for that long.
Who's your favorite Knights of Favonius? My favorite is Jean and Gulak.
I don't really think D-Luke is a Knight of Favonius anymore. He doesn't want... He's not a Knight of Favonius anymore. He 100% hates the idea of even being associated with them. So I would have to say my favorite Knight of Favonius is Amber, honestly. Because she's awesome. She's a lot of fun. Not just because she's the first character that we meet, but because she embodies what it means to be a Knight of Favonius. To be helpful and to inspire the same attitude in others. Alright, policy decision. Our research teams are at an impasse. Both teams require funding. We could invest in improving our habitation systems, though the voice of those who believe in developing new industrial technology will not be easily silenced. Honey Angel Cake Cannery or a sodium generator. So this one's for industrial technology, and this one is for habitational systems, which means this one is basically to help brighten up our living conditions, and this one is probably to help with our productivity. This is resolution. I already have plenty of productivity here. So we're gonna make things look nicer here in resolution. There we go. We should make people happier. Let's see. It should say at the bottom here. Decreases maintenance cost. Oh, no. Is that what it does? Huh. Well, that's cool. Maintenance cost could go down. That will help out productivity. But that's not what I thought it was going to do. So I'm guessing the other one wouldn't have lowered maintenance costs. It would have increased productivity, which at the end of the day just goes into the amount of money that goes into helping with the maintenance costs. So regardless of what I chose, it would have just helped the amount of product we make. But I do like the idea that we're making honey cake now. That sounds tasty. We are a bakery, first and foremost. Okay, so I can put that back in my...
At Queen Day and Night YT.
Jean is pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. We don't see her that much anymore, which is sad, but you know, she's busy. She's a busy lady. I do like the fact that she looks up to D Luke so much. Though I would like to see her interactions between her and Varka, because she does look up to Varka quite a bit. So I'd like to see how she acts around him. And let's go to my freighter and start up some expeditions there. I have some chili in a pot that I'm cooking that I was going to have for dinner, but I still have some lunch left over. So it's a slow cooker. I started it up earlier this afternoon because I thought I'd have all my pizza gone. But I guess my stomach has shrunk quite a bit because I haven't been eating as much. So yeah. It's always good to pick a person that you can relate to in a video game. I do that sometimes. I think that's kind of why I used to play as D-Luke so much. I really liked his character. The two of us have a very strong sense of justice. That's why I liked his character so much. Alright, let's see what expeditions we have available to us. I have plenty of tons now. 17-hour one. 2 stars. I know we have some that need experience. There we go. Put these 2 in there, and I'll send these with them. That way, they won't be going in blind. They won't have as much problems. Yeah, that's that's way more than we need. She does. I like being around people like that, but I'm definitely not that type of person. I'm not really that down to earth. I do kind of talk when I'm around others. I do kind of talk in a way that makes people think I'm very intelligent, but I'm just talking about stuff that I relate to in terms of art, design, animation, and video games. And with how long I've been on this earth, I know quite a bit. So I just speak from experience. Oh, that's cool. It's awesome. I like those types of people are always very important when you're in a group. Oh, because they make it easier for you to hang out with the group. If you're surrounded by people who all have high personalities, eventually everyone starts kind of, I don't know, trying to take charge of the conversation. And having enough people who are down to earth kind of creates an equilibrium in the air that allows everybody to kind of chill out, you know? In terms of my family, if it's me, my sister April, and my mother in a conversation, it's hard for any of us to get a word in edgewise. I don't know if you realized the kind of personality me and my sister have when we're talking about stuff that we know a lot about. Like yesterday, when we were talking about Shadow the Hedgehog and Shadow's background and stuff, April's a fan of Shadow and she likes his backstory, and I know a lot about the Sonic series, so I know a lot about Shadow. So we were kind of stepping on each other a lot yesterday when we were both talking about stuff. related to Shadow and his backstory. So that's what I mean when I say if you have a group filled with people that are all high energy, they all know what they're talking about. It's kind of hard to get a word in edgewise, and that's why you need more down to earth people who are going to be more about listening than they are about contributing to the conversation. But anytime I leave the house, I don't know, I don't usually talk that much. When I'm playing a video game, yeah, but when I'm at work or around people that are talking about other stuff that I don't know about, I don't really say that much of anything, and I mostly listen. All right, send these 4 out. Should I send out any more? Nah, I think we'll be good with just that team going out. Where am I? Oh no! This ain't good.
Which maid would pick Noelle or Enva for me, Noelle?
This ain't good at all. I'm in trouble. I think I'm going to have to reload my autosave. And hope for the best, because I don't know exactly when it saved last. That was a weird glitch. That usually doesn't happen. I may have to step away from chat real quick to turn off. Flip a light switch.
At Queen Day and Night YT. Which maid would pick Noelle or Enva for me, Noelle?
Oh boy. That sucks. I don't know where I'm at now. Make policy. I don't know exactly. Well, let's take a look at our status. What do we have in? Oh, okay. This is just before I grab the tons. Oh boy. I guess I still have to make that one policy about the cake. And that guy just went into the ceiling. He's like, hey, what's up? Check this out. Went into the ceiling. I'm like, yeah, cool. Let me just look at the computer here. Is that him out there? He went through the ceiling and ended up out there. He's waving. He's like, yo, I'm out here now.
Remember, Noelle is a claymore.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the same decision. Okay, good. Thank goodness. I was worried I was going to get something different.
Did you see my first question?
Yeah, I did. It's I don't really care too much about who it is that's doing what in terms of maid service. Both of them are the best maids as far as I'm concerned. I didn't even open this up last time. Gosh. But yeah, I did see what you said. I don't want to choose between those two. They're both great characters. Doesn't seem right to choose. The one thing I still don't have that's going to be hard to find and track down are going to be the telecommunication codes, which are what these two buildings require, because they're a very rare trade item apparently. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled though. Oh, there's another one that needs it. I have so many trade centers on this base, or this settlement. I have 5. I have 5 of them. I thought I only had 4. Holy crap. Alright, let's go upgrade that building over there. But yeah, I don't mean to be rude or anything, Queen Day or Night. I just don't like choosing characters based on their livelihood. In terms of how they fight, I don't know. I used to use Noel, but I stopped. I traded it up for D-Luke. Where's the computer for this? That could be why it's still at a B rank. I don't know how to upgrade it. I can't find the computer. That's not good. Yeah, I don't think there's a computer on this base. That's weird. That's a glitch. Well, I did see something else I could upgrade. That makes me sad that I can't upgrade this building. There needs to be something. It's nuts that they don't have something. But I mean, what about you, Queen Day and Night? Which character would you choose? Whoa. I think I got stuck on the stool. Alright, no, there's no computer anywhere on this base. That's sad. There's gotta be something else I can upgrade that isn't a trade center or a broken building. No, I think that's it. Well, this is Resolution, and I've been working on this base since the beginning. So it's not that surprising. Oh, I'm only at a A for the bar? I thought I got the bar to an S. Descented bottles. Oh, right. I've got to go back. I don't think I have enough. I gotta go back to my main base. Oh. Kinda sucks that I encountered that glitch. It kinda is making me a little worried to go back on my freighter and do that again. I don't know if that's a recurring glitch or not. I hope it's not, because I do want to send out those frigates on that mission, because Lord knows 2 of them need the experience points. My leg, it's hurting a little bit. I gotta massage it. Looks like Queen Day and Night left. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question. If you're watching in the archives, Queen Day and Night, I'm sorry I kind of glossed over your question. There was a lot going on. There was a really big bug that just happened, and it worried me for a second. Had to fix my game. On resolution. But yeah, also Queen Day and Night, if you're watching in the archives, thank you so much for stopping by. It was good to see you again. I'm sorry you had to leave. Ooh. Oh, and I want to give a shout out to Time Lords. He apparently stopped by yesterday to the stream, but couldn't stick around long because he had to get to bed, which makes sense. I know for him it was probably really late in the middle of the night. And if I'm being honest, I don't really mean to stream at that time of day for a lot of the people that watch the stream. I've come to realize that many of my viewers are from Europe and the Middle East, and I'm like, wow, that's interesting. I don't know why that is, but I don't stream at very good times for that kind of audience. So I'm like, I don't really get why so many people from Europe and the Middle East will watch my stuff, especially if it's at such a weird time of the day, you know, in the middle of the night, you know. It makes more sense for those in the US. What am I looking for again? Descented bottles, right. Yeah, that should be enough. Can't believe I never got this to an S. It's the only bar here, and I got the other bar in Heart up to an S, so I guess I just thought maybe I got this one up to an S as well, but looks like I didn't. Right, the rest of the descented bottles, let's put them back in our freighter. I don't think we're going to need them for a while, so I don't need to buy any more of those. That's good. Speaking of my freighter, let's go ahead and take care of that now. I certainly hope we don't run into that glitch again. Cause oh, we got 2 bars, that's why. Alright, I thought we only had 1 on this base, but we got that one and this one. So this one's probably an S. It is. Well, that's why that happened. Okay. Oh, I only have it at the tower. That's right. I wanted to upgrade the tower, didn't I? I think it requires crystallized helium, which is something I got over the weekend. Now I can't check because the other base is under construction. Oh well. Let's go ahead and head back. I have to remember to upgrade the tower next. Yeah, I think it's only going to take about an hour, right? Yeah, I think the bar only requires an hour of time. Yeah, so it should be done by the time I end the stream. And then I can upgrade. What am I doing in my office? Jeez. And then I can go ahead and upgrade the tower once it's done. Take a bite of my pizza. I kind of got turned around. Okay, I know where I'm at now. The pizza was so distracting. Alright, let's try this again. And I hope it doesn't mess up. You know what? I'm gonna back away. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna save at the tavern, at the bar, the lunchroom, whatever I want to call this space. Now let's try. Alright, try again. What the fuck? Why? Why is there a picture of a guy of a bone doggy here? What the hell is supposed to be there? Alright, well, that came back fine. Let's hope it comes back fine when I actually send something out. Nope, it's still there. Still got the ridiculous image there. I don't know what the image is supposed to be. I can't remember, but I'm thinking it's supposed to be like the image of a frigate, like a silhouette of a frigate. But instead they got the image of that creature. Right. Here we go. Okay, that time it worked. I mean, we had the weird image glitch, but other than that, let's save again. I still can't believe that. That image popped up. I was like, what the fuck? I know what it is, too, because I found that thing recently. It was one of the more recent things I found in the purple system that I went to. There it is. This is the new area that I went to. I went. The name that I gave it isn't there anymore. I named it. Oh, it probably got flagged because I used the word hell. Are you kidding me? That's such a tame word. I named this place Velvet Hell, and I think I named the system something. I can't remember now. It probably got flagged. But yeah, I think it's this system is where this system had a couple of unique creatures, and one of them was a bone doggy. So maybe that has something to do with why I got that glitch. There it is. Yeah. Because I scanned, I think that was like the last creature that I scanned. So maybe that's why it made that image show up there. It's still crazy, but whatever. I'm not going to complain. As long as the game didn't crash again, I'm totally okay. Alright. Where do I want to go? Let's take a look at my settlements. Alright, everything seems fine. Nothing of interest to note, so let's go back to my main base and start up the Quicksilver event. Maybe I can finish off my pizza. Alright. I have finished off one slice of pizza. Yeah, I still have 3 here. As well as the bowl of chili and popcorn. So I guess I'll have something for breakfast tomorrow. Though I don't know how to feel about chili for breakfast. Ah, right. I've been getting my Quicksilver events from the mission computer in my Corvette, because now I don't know why. I don't know if it's designed like this, but the missions that you get, oh gosh, ooh, there we go. It's loading in. But yeah, the missions that you get from the the Corvette's computer, the mission computer on the Corvette, whatever it's called, can't remember. They, I don't know, they're more in tune with stuff that you can do on your base. They're more like missions that you get from a space station. And most of the time, you'll be asked to do something simple like fish. And I like that because, hey, you get nanites, you get quicksilver, and you get a prize. What's not to love? But it looks like we got something else going on here. The cog in the machine mine resources from different worlds. What? I can't remember. When's the last time I've done that mission? I know I've done it before, but I can't remember exactly what they wanted me to get. I hope it's not going to be anything too complicated. Oh, gold? Oh, I already have gold. You know what? Yeah. Just look at my starship. Oh, wrong starship. But, whatever, man. There. Oh, I have to actually mine it. Yes, it says mine it. Ha! Not that simple. It's not like... They also can ask you to gather milk and gather Fecium. And for those two missions, all you really need to do is put it in your inventory and it's done. So those are like two of the easiest Quicksilver missions that you can do. But yeah, they want me to mine gold. On local plan. Do they want me to mine it, or do they want me to... Oh. Return to planet Hexapickles. Okay, they want me to go to a specific planet. I didn't realize there was gold on Hexapickles. Alright, well, let's go get some gold on Hexapickles. What the hell? It says negative 6,000 out of 870. What the fuck? I better not have to mine 6,000 things of gold just to get to 0. If it's messed up in that way, I'm gonna be a little upset. Cause that's a lot of gold. What the hell? Where's Hexapickles? There you are. It's a moon, right? Is there gold here? There is. Okay. Alright, so... let's see here. It's not only that, but the planet I'm going to apparently has aggressive sentinels, which is not fun. So this might be an incredibly annoying thing to do. Why does it say moon of unknown planet? I've named every planet in this, well, me and Corpzilla, apparently. Alright, well, gonna land, because the only way to get gold from the planet is to use the terrain manipulator. And let's just hope that no sentinels show up. Also, everything kind of went mute. Is that okay? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Oh. Oh, fuck, really? Yeah, I know. There's one, like, right here. I know. Stop talking. You're going to alert him. Ah, fuck, I just screwed up the... Oh, a cave. Good. I'll stay in here. I've got to replace my headset because apparently my earbud just died. I was like, it got super quiet. What happened? I just realized that my headset died. Yeah. Dang fungus. Alright. Hold up, I gotta change my earpiece out. Alright. Now I can hear again. Part of me is thinking it's saying that down at the bottom to return to Hexapickles because I am inside of a cave. It's just I wanted to get inside of here because I didn't want to be up there dealing with those jerks. Of course, now I'm gonna have to get out of here. And hope that I don't run into more jerks. Alright, I don't see anything. Oh, I have not scanned anything on here, have I? I think I only went to Hexapickles once, and that was to name it Hexapickles. That was the only animal on this planet. Yeah. These guys right here. Ugh. I hate earbuds. They're so uncomfortable. Alright. Now let's look for some gold. Why does it say no gold detected on this planet? Look, right there, it says gold. I'm on Hexapickles. I don't know why it's saying I'm not. Because there's Hexahelix and Hexapickles. Is it because it's not a planet? Because I don't know where a Hexapickle... I don't know where a Hexapickles the planet is. Oh well. Gold deposit. Look, see, it's even guiding me towards a gold deposit. I've just got to avoid being detected. They just pop up right in front of you. Damn orbs. The damn orbs are on this planet too, so it just makes it even harder. Wait a minute, what's going on with music? Okay, hold on. For a second I thought that I was going deaf or something because I couldn't even hear the music from Spotify, but I just realized that my my headphones when I took them off to yeah, when I took them off to change out the earpiece, I turned down the headphones. This is copper. It is not gold, but it looks like gold. There's gold. Now we just gotta hope that no sentinels show up. As well as that there's a lot. Oh my god, yeah, look at that. It's down to 6,000. Why? It's negative 6,000. Why is it negative 6,000? What the hell? What the hell? They want me to collect over 6,000. Well then why didn't they make it 6,000? Man. What, did it just like try to include a debt in some way? That sucks. Wrong thing. I hate that they put the stuff that I want to mine out at the very... God damn it. I'm gonna reset the... They put it at the very end of the menu. So many weird glitches happening today. And some things that are happening aren't even glitches, they're just audio issues and inconveniences. A day of inconveniences, most definitely. Ugh. I hate that I have to mine. I'm gonna have to mine so damn much. I feel like that's a glitch. The whole negative 6,000 thing? Like, why is it so much? Like, why is it like that in the first place? This is the main question, because typically it would just have 0 out of 800. Was it because I put that gold in my inventory? Is that why? Is that why it's doing that? I don't know. But speaking... Oh my god, really? My earpiece didn't recharge all the way. Jesus Christ. I thought I had everything connected last time I streamed, but no, apparently not. I am going to have to get new earbuds. I guess this is what I get for spending $20 on a watch. The watch works perfectly fine, but the earbuds that come with it are really low quality. Ugh. Just never want to charge. They never want to charge correctly. Or sit on the charger correctly, you know? So... Yeah. I'm not going to be able to hear my TV all that well. Alright, next. Oh, it's going to keep targeting this. I hate it. I hate it so much. I think that's another thing that I don't like, that I kind of wish that they would finish or would fix, is that it will guide you towards a deposit of something even when that deposit is completely empty. Now, it used to be a problem in multiplayer because the deposits were handled in, you know, in a multiplayer fashion. It was first come, first serve, but after a certain update, don't ask me which one. It was one of the very first updates when after the next update. But when you're in multiplayer, get away. Get away. Jeez. But when you're in multiplayer, it treats everyone's individual account on a planet and what you do in terms of, you know, the things that you're mining with the terrain manipulator. It treats them individually. Creation, it still does that server-wide, you know, so anything that you create using the terrain manipulator will appear to somebody else. But the things that you mine will not. The only downside that presents is that when a new player enters a system, all of the planets and their terrain manipulation in terms of mining, like if you created a hole in the planet to hide in, it'll get reset. So whenever a person, if you're playing in multiplayer, whenever a person joins your system for the first time, it will reset the planet. And if you're in a cave, I've mentioned this before, if you're inside of a cave, it will kick you out of the cave. You'll either go into the planet and be floating in the center of the planet, which is just like a giant ball of water, or you'll get shot out and onto the surface, which is the best case scenario. Sometimes. Because if you're on a planet like what I'm on right now, and you get shot up to the surface and a sentinel sees you, that's going to very much inconvenience you. Fucking go away. Alright, now where's the thing I marked? It's so far away. Oh my god, really? Ugh. There it is. That's the one I marked, I think. I don't know, I can't really tell because being chased constantly. It's underground too, weird. Either that or I'm inside of a mountain. All the way at the very end. I guess I was on a mountain. Swear to God, if this takes me all the way back, I feel like I was way closer to another gold deposit. But getting constantly bombarded by sentinels was ruining it. Oh my God, stop getting caught on things. I still can't believe that it's at 6,000. Are you kidding me, though? That's such shit. It is legitimately a glitch. You know what? Fuck this. %100% fuck this, because it's just legitimately not fair that it's glitched out like that. I'm abandoning this one. This one fucking sucks. It's glitched to hell. That makes absolutely no sense why it went down to 6,000 when it was at 0 before. I got this mission complete. It only required 800. I don't know where the 6,000 in debt it came from. I have absolutely no clue. It is a glitch that is such shit. So fuck it, I'm not doing that one. I really fucking hate earbuds. They're such shit. People need to stop using them. I hope a large wave of ear infections plagues humanity because of this stupid obsession everyone seems to have with fucking earbuds. Because they shouldn't even fucking exist, honestly. You're shoving a foreign implement into your ear that's not supposed to be there. Here we go. This is way easy. But watch this. Salvage data, that's one of the rewards. But watch, when I get it done... Watch this. This is gonna blow your mind. Once I get this done. I think they just needed regular milk, right? So wild milk will count. There we go. That isn't the thing, though. That's not what I wanted to show you. Now watch the rewards I get for turning this in. It's supposed to be salvage data 3, right? Oh, I got salvage data. Did they fix it? Okay, awesome. Because for a while, whenever I was getting the prizes from the mission radar and from the Nexus, whenever it was salvage data, it would turn into something else. And I'd be like, what? I wanted the salvage data. So yeah, it's fixed. Hooray. I'm happy about that. I mean, I don't need the salvage data anymore. I mean, I think I still have 2 more things to unlock. But, I mean, it's good to hold on to it, at least. For when they do add more parts for base building. But yeah, I can't understand why that glitch happened. The 6,000 one. I freaking... That was crazy. Lots of weird glitches going on today, too. It's not just that, it was the whole thing with the frigate backing out of the frigate. That was a crazy glitch that happened. Backing out of the frigate menu, I mean to say. But ultimately, the most annoying thing was the was that 6,000 in debt that it gave me. I was like, why? What did I do to warrant that? I realized the mission was cog in a wheel, but like, I don't think that was part of it. You know, it definitely didn't feel like it was part of it. But if it was, that's not funny. Putting me in debt and then having me go onto a planet that's surrounded by angry sentinels that want to beat me up. What the hell? Is it some kind of statement on is it some kind of statement on society that they're trying to make with that mission? I don't know, it definitely feels like it. I don't really think I need this, but how good is it? 18%. That's way worse than... Well, it wouldn't hurt to have it. I just got to move some things around. Alright. Yeah, it's still at 18,000. I thought it would upgrade or make it a little stronger by putting it up there, but nope. 18,000's okay, I guess. I'm debating whether or not to move this from this supercharged slot and put something else there, like the auto charger. I'm wondering if it would supercharge it and make the thrusters charge faster. But I don't know. There's no real indication as to whether or not that would happen. You know what? Let's swap these out. They might make the rockets faster if I do that. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I don't know why I had it the other way. That way is way better. Oh, okay, we got a decoration right here. Move that. And this. I'm trying to kind of square things off. Because when it's squared off, it's bunched into groups that are easier for my eyes to identify. If I have everything kind of patterned off in a way that's like in a cross or something, my brain goes derp. So... Alright, cool. Alright, was there another Quicksilver quest I could do? Ugh. I hate that I had to do the one with the milk. But I went through a lot on that stupid planet. I don't like Hexapickles. It's not my favorite planet in this solar system, that's for sure. Yeah, no, there's no other Quicksilver. Fine. If I'm being honest, I guess I should keep up with it and do it once a day. But I just don't want to. This whole area up here I'm planning to convert into like a lounge area. Mostly this ship is going to kind of be like a camper or an RV. It's not going to be the Corvette that I use to fight and do combat with. It's gonna be my RV. Ugh. My camper. I don't know. The way that I've designed it, the way I've decorated it, the way that I've the pieces and parts that I put on it, it gives off Final Fantasy vibes, if I'm being honest. I've been watching a playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, and it 100% gives off vibes from something that you would see in that game. I gotta tell you one thing I am really getting sick of is the commercialization of the Grinch this year. It's really pissing me off. With the type of message that movie has and the fact that they're 100% doing the opposite of what that movie's message is supposed to be about, it is so hypocritical. Walmart, come on. It's not cool. Oh my god, that gold deposit thing is still... It's still highlighted. I've got to highlight something. When I get onto this space station, I'll highlight my my ship. That way it'll get rid of that gold deposit highlight. Alright, I gotta turn down the music. A sad song just came on and I don't want to hear that right now. Wait, why did I come here? I feel like there was oh, right, I want to spend my salvage data. I went to the wrong place. I meant to go to, the space anomaly. There. That takes off the highlight to the gold. I definitely didn't want that there forever. Alright, space anomaly. If you guys are hearing an echo, I'm sorry. It's my earbuds, they died. I think that's the thing that's upsetting me the most is I 100%, last time I streamed, I remembered that I put both of those earbuds in my watch to charge perfectly. And apparently, at some point between the week, they got off the charger somehow. They stopped charging. Wow, we got like a large group of people going around right now. It's like a whole bunch of them just piled out of a Corvette. I guess they're all on a mission together. Bros doing bro things. Awesome. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to grab... I think I have, I do. And I think this will give me 4, and I think that's the perfect amount to get the last 2 things I need. Yep, there they are. And there we go. All base parts unlocked. I have every base part available right now in No Man's Sky. Oh, and to anyone wondering, I know I mentioned this last time that I played, but this is the spot that I was talking about. If you want to get rid of a gun, if you have a gun that you don't want anymore, you picked it up, or you've had it for a while and you don't like it, go to this station here where Tethys is. That's where you go to delete a gun or a staff that you don't like. You know, to prevent it from taking up space. That's not mine. I think that's somebody else's. There's mine. I saw it and I was like, there's my ship. And then I realized, oh, wait. I wonder if he just did the same thing. Because he flew over to my ship like, hey, there's my ship. And then he's like, wait a minute. Man has good taste. Starborn Runner is a great ship. Okay. Let's head on back to my planet. There you are. It's been an hour, so my settlement should be done. We can go to my settlement and you know, do stuff. Is there anything else? Right. I'm all maxed out on silicate powder now, so anytime that I get silicate powder, I have to put it through and make some glass, because I got nothing else to do with it. Ugh. All right. I think it's weird anytime that somebody joins my chat and they just 100% they're responding to literally everything and immediately asking questions, and I'm like, okay, all right. But I've recently had that like a few times where people have popped into the chat and they're asking all kinds of questions and trying to talk to me about all kinds of things. Like, but I get it, that's cool, but at the same time I'm like, I'm right in the middle of doing something. Can you not see that I'm busy? Can I take a minute to maybe complete what I'm doing and then I'll respond to what it is you have to say, please? I mean, I call it a chill stream for a reason. I don't call it a 20 question stream. There are those, you know? There are streams where people are just like, all right, just show up and ask me questions. Well, this is a chill stream. It's not really, you know, about talking a million words a minute, because I'm definitely not up to doing something like that as soon as I get done with work, you know? As you can see right now, my brain is moving at the slowest pace that it can, because at this current moment, what I'm trying to do is remember exactly what it is that I wanted to do at the settlement. And I feel like it was something, but I can't remember. It was something to deal with a building. I got so distracted with how bad that gold glitch was that it totally pushed everything else out of my mind. Oh, there's a visitor waiting here. Let's go there and see what that's about. It hasn't even been a day. It's only been like 2 hours. It's probably been less than that from when I thought of that idea. So I'm like, damn, man. I forgot already. I don't know. Another thing is I feel a little sad because I feel like I was rude to Queen Day and Night by not immediately responding to what she said. But, I mean, you guys saw it. That was a really weird glitch. I had to figure out what was going on. I didn't want to break my game. So I had to just take a moment to stop and pay attention to the game. So I'm sorry, Queen Day and Night. I didn't really have time to focus on your question there. I was trying really hard not to panic. I eventually answered it, but, you know, I feel like by that time she had already given up and left. I hope she wasn't upset. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes when people are doing things online, they can't really tell exactly what's going on. There's no context. When you're talking to somebody through a screen, there's no context at all whatsoever. So, If you're watching this in the archives, Queen, day and night, I wasn't trying to be rude. You know, I wasn't ignoring you. There was just stuff going on in the game, and I had no clue what was up. Alright, so we got a visitor here. Scrapper. How to pronounce that name? Eargelder? Scrapper Eargelder claims to have been sent here by powerful yet unidentified forces. They have consumed the whispering eggs. That's not unusual, I cook those. And now bring us this message. It was an error to blink the void. What did we do to the void? They ask only for a bauble in return for their troubles. You know what? I'm going to heed the warning. I have yet to encounter problems with heeding the warnings of people that visit my settlements. So... blessed by the withering something or other. I didn't see what that said. But I'm blessed by something. That's good, right? Yeah, blessed by the withering heart. Improve citizen happiness. Yay! And all we'll have to do is wait 7 minutes and we'll be clear of debt, so. Oh yeah, look at happiness. It's in the green now. Okay, so... I don't think it was a base that I had to build here. Current building... oh, okay. So yeah, it wasn't here. I've already got a building going on right now, and it's definitely longer than an hour. If it's still not finished. Because I started all this up, these buildings up, an hour ago. And I remember... what it is I had to do had something to do with a building being done in an hour. So it's probably done. And it's probably in resolution if it's not here. I think the most upsetting part about wearing earbuds is that it does damage to your ear. You don't realize it, but having something that close to your earbuds is not good for your ears. That's why when I do have those earbuds in, I have the volume down really, really low. It's not just an issue of there being waxy buildup that can happen from that, but that much audio reverberating inside of your ear off of your eardrum constantly like that at that close a range is not natural. And it's not doing your eardrum any favors. I have a feeling that when this generation turns 50, they're not going to be able to hear shit. It's going to be an entire generation of old people walking around going, what? 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 Constantly. Not even ironically. They'll be crying like, I can't hear anymore. Why did I shove that stupid contraption in my ear just to look cool? That says that's like that is just the statement of this generation in totality. Is they're gonna grow up to constantly say, why did I do that to look cool? Because that's all this generation wants to do is look cool. I mean, there's a reason why in the 90s we were constantly making fun of people who were trying so hard to look cool. And it's because it's not good for you. It's not good for anyone in society. Trying to look cool is like, oh, it's the tower. Right, there we go. Trying to look cool is like trying your hardest to do something that's worth absolutely nothing. It's wasting your time for a meaningless trophy. That's basically what trying your best to look cool is. Lithium! Okay, that's what I need. And I'm pretty sure I have that. It was one of the things I collected. I just kind of wish this generation understood that better. I mean, they'll come to realize it as they grow up. But my generation just knew that from the get-go. It's sad to see how far everyone has fallen. To the point where all the things we were preaching in the 90s about not being a try-hard, not being a sellout, all of that is just out the window. Everyone's selling their own mother just for pitiful amounts of money. Literally, like, I understand that a large group of MAGA only did what they did because they thought they were going to get like $5,000 from Trump because he promised them $5,000 stimulus packages. And where is that money? We don't see anything like that. Absolutely nothing like that. He was obviously lying to you. And yet here we are losing health care. People's mothers and grandmothers are going to be going without medical services. All for what? $5,000? That's chump change. That's nothing. That's just the dangers that the 90s had to warn us about tryhards and sellouts. But no, this generation didn't want to listen. This is lithium, right? No, polished stone. It looks like that, though. Lithium looks like that. Either that, I know it's like a gray stone, kind of like this, sort of. Maybe more silvery. Or maybe I'm thinking of lemium. Is that it? That's the thing I'm thinking of, and that's lemium. Okay. Lithium. I have another thing of uranium here. Should probably condense those. Put them both in the same area. Is lithium one of the things I'm supposed to get from a purple system? I don't know, I feel like I have it. I remember seeing it somewhere. Well, if I do have it, then it's in my catalog, so let's check there. No, that's selenium. Again, I made this same mistake. Huh. Alright, so it's not a rock. Maybe it's fuel. It seems like fuel. Because, you know, there's lithium-ion batteries. If I'm not seeing it, I'm gonna feel dumb. No, I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's in rare minerals. No? Okay. There it is. Oh, I forgot to get... Oh, that's why. It's because it's on an ocean planet, and the system I was in didn't have any ocean planets. Right. I do have a lot of crystallized helium, though. Can you... Maybe if I put crystallized helium... Because it looks like it's a combination of basalt and lithium. So maybe I can divvy up some of the crystallized helium I have in a refiner. And maybe that'll give me lithium. I don't have too much of it left. Oh, let's see. I want to get this started. I want to see what it gives me first. Fuck. Ferrite dust. So it's a combination of ferrite dust and something else. And it's not going to give me the other thing. Wait a minute. What if I put it in with some oxygen? Typically, oxygen will do that. It will convert something into an opposing element. Damn. Alright. Well, not in this instance, apparently. Alright, so... Yeah, you're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to get to a deep water planet. Which is... somewhere. I just don't know where. I don't think I've encountered a deep water planet in this save yet, because I don't normally try to find deep water planets. I don't really like them that much, as I've said before. All right, well, deep water planets are always in purple systems, and I have a number of purple systems I've visited now. So let's look at Loiler. This is not a deep water planet, no doubt, in my mind. Yeah, like I said, there were no deep water planets in this system when I went here. That might be. No, it's a frozen planet. Lost blue planet. But no, it does not look like a deep water planet. This could be. Even if it's a glacial planet, it could just be a frozen water planet. But there's no indication of that from what it is that I see here. Of course, there's salt, but that could just be because there is water on the planet. Just not deep water. Oh, these aren't even purple systems either. Hold up. Can I close this? There we go. Wait, where's the Loiler system? Did I lose? Where'd it go? There it is. Shit. Don't scare me like that. Yeah, it disappears when you close it. What the hell? What happened? Now I can't see it again. Great. Why does it do that? I don't know. Whatever. Shoot. These don't look like deep water planets either. Systems, I mean. That might be one. I don't know. So many purple systems popped up at some point, and I discovered them, but I didn't land on any of the planets. This was like a year ago when I did that, so it could have been around the same time that I was doing the one mission. I'm gonna have to get more lithium from somewhere. But definitely not today. I don't feel like going to a purple system again. Especially not a deep water ocean planet. That is one of my most I don't like going there types of planets. See, once again, another building where I can't find... This is probably the same building. It's this building right here has a glitch where it doesn't have a computer. Either that or it does, and maybe I'm too stupid to know where it is. I don't know. Like I said before while playing No Man's Sky, it's not about skill when you play this game. It's about what you know. It's about knowledge and gathering knowledge of this game that makes you either a veteran or proficient at this game. So when you encounter something that you don't see anywhere else, like this glitch that I'm experiencing with this building, where it doesn't have a computer for me to upgrade it, I don't know how to deal with it. Because there's nobody else. Believe me, I've looked for someone anywhere on all of the forums involving No Man's Sky that has the same problem with this type of building that I do. And nobody else seems to have this problem. So I'm the only one that has a broken building on their settlement that has no computer and is incapable of being upgraded. So it's going to remain a B forever, apparently. Because I don't have no computer on this poor building for me to upgrade it with. I don't know if the computer is stuck inside of something or if it's underneath of one of these staircases somehow. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. It's crazy that this glitch exists for me, and I don't know if it exists for anyone else. If you're having this particular problem with your settlement, where you have a building that has no upgradable computer, please let me know, because I don't feel comfortable being the only person with this issue. So we got another building exactly like it right across from it, and it has a computer. I've been able to upgrade it, but this one does not, and I don't know why. The other weird thing is that it doesn't have any entrance points at the bottom of it. So that could be why. Maybe the computers only spawn near entranceways, because I've noticed that on some of the buildings. There are a few buildings where that's not a thing, like the trade centers, because they're so open, and the starship landing areas, because, you know, they're not buildings. But this one in particular, because it doesn't have any doorways at the bottom of it, it doesn't have a computer so I can't upgrade it. And that makes me sad. I thought maybe, just maybe, I'd find it on the second floor. But no. Nowhere. So it makes me think that it could just be maybe trapped underneath of the stairs, you know? Because all of the stairs lead upwards towards a doorway. But no. Even if I scan like this, I can't see it. See? That's to something else. It's a different building. So is that. And that. There's no area that says B, which is what this building is rated as, a B. So, sad face. I have a broken building. I don't even know what it... I can't even tell exactly what this does to help help my settlement out. That's how bad it is. Because you can't eliminate bases. You can't eliminate buildings on a settlement. So, oh well. Glitched building. But yeah, if any of you are a little upset that there's like an echo going on from my television, I am, again, sorry. But my earbuds, the battery on both of them is dead. I 100% made sure that they were charging last time that I hooked them back up to the charger. And for whatever reason, from last Thursday to this Thursday, at some point, they stopped charging. Because they're not at 100%. The one lasted for a while, but then it died. And the other one didn't have a charge on it at all whatsoever. So it just leads me to believe that something happened that prevented them from getting charged throughout the week. Well, that's all I really wanted to do for the day. I mostly wanted to get done the, Quicksilver event. And I did that. So. I still can't believe all of the glitches and problems I've had throughout this stream. It was a crazy day. I don't know. Not in total. My day's just been kind of normal. It was this stream that's been crazy. It's been a very crazy stream. We had glitches, we had malfunctions, we had... That's the one thing that we didn't have, actually. We didn't have any bots or people coming trying to sell stuff in the stream, so thank goodness for that. Part of me feels like the bots are kind of catching on, you know? They're like, yeah, we may as well not go there anymore. Nobody's gonna fall for anything. It's not just that, but it's like, my stream in general doesn't get high amounts of traffic, so I don't understand why people come here to try and sell stuff. I don't know why they think they can go anywhere and try to sell stuff. That doesn't seem like... I don't know, it doesn't seem to make sense. That doesn't make much sense from a commission standpoint either. I've worked with people that have needed to do commission work and things like that, you know? I've been that person several times in my life. And I just don't see I just don't see, nor do I understand how going into somebody's live channel and trying to sell stuff would work. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't ever think that would reliably have the type of outcome that person wants. I don't know. If you are such a person who is an artist or a creative mind in any sense of the term, and you are trying your hardest to find work or find somebody to get some commission work from, that's not the way to do it. I can tell you 100% the best way to get commission work is to go to an artistic website, an art website that has a ton of art being displayed. Like, go to places like Imgur, Newgrounds, I don't know, I haven't really been in the art scene these days, so I don't really know what websites are popular anymore. I don't think Tumblr's popular anymore, but Tumblr's another one. And I don't know, there was one that my sister used to frequent a lot. It began with a D. I forget the name of it. But yeah, any place where there is constantly art being shown off and things like that, those are where you're going to want to go, because there are typically, especially Newgrounds. I remember when I used to do commission work for people online and I didn't have a reliable source or friends to turn to, I would constantly go to Newgrounds because they have actual commission work boards available for people to go to and post things about. So yeah, go to Newgrounds. That's like probably the best place still to this day where you can find commission work. Don't just go into some random person's live stream and be all like, I'm an artist that needs to sell stuff. Buy my stuff. I mean, never do it like that in general, because it's always like the rudest way that you could do it, regardless of where you go. But but yeah, most definitely not during a live stream. People are busy during a live stream. The people that go into a live stream to watch the streamer are busy because they're, you know, typically going there to just relax. But even the streamer themselves, they're probably the busiest person at all. They're probably the busiest person of all during a live stream, because they're the one that has to make sure everything's functioning correctly, as well as being the person that is the general topic of conversation. I forget which one is about to... Resolution, okay. They're about to have something for me to do, so I might as well do that before I leave. The only other thing that I can really say that I didn't expect to happen today was the Nah. I mean, yeah, I didn't expect it, that glitch with the frigates at the beginning of the stream. I did not expect it, but I mean, you know, things happen. Guide settlement management. Let's see what they got us doing now. The overseer will be aware of the settlement's gentle scent generators. Oh yeah, I remember building those. And the effects it has on the citizens' happiness. Our resources, our researchers feel that the workers responsible deserve a special reward in recognition of their contribution to the settlement. Oh. Award a regular bonus or award a large bonus? Oh man, both? I'm gonna reward a large bonus. Here you guys go. I mean, I get the same outcome either way, but Resolution is making bank. I can afford to give these guys a huge reward. So, here you go. Don't worry, be happy, guys. I guess those scent generators were definitely worth the investment. Looks like they're gonna get attacked. Probably 2 days from now. So when I do my weekend mission, probably gonna encounter that. Yeah, let's see what we got going on with upgrading the buildings here. Whoa, this building doesn't have a computer either, does it? What the fuck? So there's a building here that doesn't have an upgradable computer. And in my other base there's one. Or wait a minute, this is resolution, right? So is it like every settlement has one building that can't be upgraded? Is that what it is? I don't know. Either that or this is just something that's happening to me specifically. And I feel a little singled out here. Yeah, I remember now. This is the other building that has that problem, isn't it? This was the first time I encountered this problem with this building here specifically. This building is just really weird. I mean, it would be funny if it wasn't so sad, you know, because this is a living building. This is a building where people live here, you know, and I can't upgrade it. So it's like, damn. These people are going to have to live in this filthy swaller forever. Because when I say filthy, I mean it literally. The ground is kind of glitching through the bottom of this building. The other thing is, I'm pretty sure when settlers are ready to leave a building, they go down to the first floor of the building to leave. Let's watch these guys. See what they do. No, okay, they can leave. Good. But you notice they went downstairs first. See, typically when settlers want to leave a building, they go down to the bottom floor to get to the exit. Luckily, these guys went down to the bottom floor, were like, wait, there ain't an exit here, and then came back up and went straight towards the exit. So the pathfinding there is working perfectly fine. But God, imagine if it wasn't. They'd just be trapped in the bottom part of this building, unable to leave. Alright, well, the only thing I have left to upgrade now is the tower and... Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize that was up there. The only thing I have left to upgrade is the tower and the landing pads for the space. So... the landing pads are probably going to take a while, but as far as the tower goes, I am going to have to find a deep water ocean planet at some point. So I'll do that maybe over the weekend. But as far as the landing pads go, or as long as... No, the trade centers. As far as the trade centers go... that location data is going to be, like, so hard to find. I've tried several times to find it now, and I have not been fortunate. I don't know. I guess there's more research I could do to try and figure out where to get the location data, but... even then, I feel like it's going to be difficult. Because... on the No Man's Sky main website, the main forums, the ones that I've visited several times, they give you a simple explanation on where to find them in certain trade systems, and I've been to those systems, and I haven't found them. So it's either just really poor RNG, or maybe there's something I'm missing here, and I'm going to have to actually find someone that knows exactly where it is to get these things. I don't know. It just requires further research, and I just don't have enough hours in the day. Alright. I think I'll leave those fish in there. I don't really care too much about, oh, you know what? I gotta release them, so I may as well. Oh, God. Scared me. Nothing. A day of inconveniences. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what today's stream is gonna be called. Because, I mean, that's the other thing. I was thinking I could upgrade a lot of my base, a lot of my settlement buildings today, but sure enough, I was missing something. And it was the lithium. I was worried about that, too. When I was gathering materials this past weekend, I was like, am I forgetting something? I specifically remember thinking to myself, there was a reason why I had to go to a deep water planet, wasn't there? And I guess I just said, meh, fuck it. I thought it was the crystallized helium. I was like, I think that's the reason I had to go to a deep water planet, but it's also available on gas giants. But nope, that wasn't the reason. It was the lithium. I totally forgot that was a thing that I needed. And you can forgive me for forgetting about that, because it's specifically for that tower and nothing else. And I only have one of the towers, so. And there we go. All the fish have been returned. 1,400. That's a decent amount of nanites. I'm okay with that amount. I'm not totally poor on nanites anymore. But man, yeah, Hexapickles is kind of a dangerous planet. And now it's full of holes, because I filled it with holes. Alright. I guess that's all I could really have time to do today. I didn't really have anything major planned for today's stream, so gonna head out. Again, sorry for the echo that might have persisted throughout this stream from my television. And again, I apologize to Queen Day and Night if it seemed like I was ignoring your question. I was not. There was just a glitch that kind of threw me off. So, kind of got distracted. But yeah, speaking of which, Queen Day and Night, thank you so much for stopping by. It was good to see you again. I'm sorry that I didn't answer your question, but I eventually got to it in the stream. If you are watching in the archives, I really don't like answering certain questions, you know? They're not... I don't know. They seem a little too difficult for me to answer. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping in, saying hello, leaving a like. Very kind. All kind things. And speaking of which, to those watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're ever wondering what it is that I'm going to be playing next, or when it is I'm going to be playing, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I keep it up to date. And every weekend we do a weekend poll where we vote to see what it is I'm going to be doing next on my channel. You can participate by subscribing and checking the posts tab. It's always available from Friday to Monday morning. As to when I'm going to be playing more No Man's Sky, I'm going to be playing more this upcoming Thursday. I think we still have another week until Christmas. Right, we do. Okay. Just know that the week after that, I'm not going to be playing No Man's Sky because I'm going to be spending time with the family. So yeah. This upcoming Monday is the next time I'm going to be streaming, and it's going to be more Genshin Impact, so look forward to that. And as for tomorrow, I'm going to be going to work that night, so no stream at all. No stream for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that's why we have the weekend poll, so you guys can have something to do while I'm doing my night shifts at my other place that I work at. The weekend job. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say today. That was, a very chill stream. I think I'm going to hit the hay early today and get plenty of rest. You all have a great day and or night. Bit my tongue. Stay safe, sleep easy, and I will see you next time. Good night, everyone.